You never know what it's like. You blood like a winter freeze, just like ice. And there's a cold, lonely light that shines from you. Wind up like the wreck you hide behind that mask you use. Did you think this would be better than when? Well, look at me, I'm coming back again. And I taste the love in a simple way. You need to know what I'm standing. You just fade away. Don't you know I'm still standing? I'm what's never good enough to win? You start to begin. Like to me, just be down. I'm still standing. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? And welcome, 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 welcome. I'm back. My name is Eric. I'm back live with Still Standing. Still Standing. I got a little bit that I'm gonna cover today. And as you can tell by the title, I'm talking about this darn this election. Yeah, this election is so critical. Until, look at here, this election is so important. On that day, even if you have not eaten, take your fish sandwich, a burger, take your egg sandwich, go to McDonald's, no, don't even stop by them places because you want to make certain you're lying. Because we need to get this pink, red, and yellow pig out of office. It's time for him to go. The first thing I want to cover is about these stimulus checks. Now they all in. Now I literally I look at the news all the time, all day long. That's all I do most of the time, because I want to know exactly what's going on. I want to know what policies are being created. I want to know what laws are being created. I just want to be in the loop. I want to be in the know. That's why I was saying on the last video that it's real important for the Black community as a whole. And I ain't saying I know everything. You know, I'm still learning some of their ways, you know, what they do and stuff. But for the most part, I study and I try to learn, you know, what's going on in Washington, because Washington is dysfunctional, and it's become to a point now where anything goes. They don't really care. They got the criminals still sitting up in the White House. Yeah, you're a criminal. I hope you're watching this. You're a damn criminal. You really are. They need to investigate you because you done went from white to pink. Now your ass orange. You look like a damn orange. You done went 3 colors. It's time for them to investigate that. What you've been taking. But anyway, for the most part, we're back to these stimulus checks. Now, this is just my opinion. I ain't going to even say allegedly. I'm just going to say my opinion. My opinion. In my opinion, you can send out $1,200 every week. Now, I wish you would. I ain't going to say I come down. I cash every damn one of them. Matter of fact, you can send me one every day. It's going in the bank account. It certainly is. I ain't going to complain. But the thing with this stimulus check, you know, I started looking into this. I started reading a lot. Not saying that you believe everything that you read or whatever, but there's got to be some validity to it, especially when when all of these different articles are pretty much insinuating the same thing. So basically, this is what I'm thinking. You're not just giving me nothing. Although it's our money, you're not just giving me nothing. I'm sorry. You're not giving. The United States is not, especially with this thing in office. He ain't giving it. You ain't think you getting $1,200. He said, please, but you heard what he said, what he told the black community last time, and half of the Negroes believe that stuff. You see what he done? He said, what you got to lose? I'll wait. Some of you done lost everything, almost lost the stocks. That was on your damn feet. And you still talking about voting for this clown. But anyway, back to the stimulus. Me personally, now, like I said, this is only my opinion. So don't go running telling me, no, oh, I get that off the internet. This is what's going to happen. This is what's going to take place. Did you hear what that crazy said? No, this is my opinion. And it's up to you to believe whatever, that's on you. But that's why I'm saying this is my opinion. I'm gonna repeat that once, and I'm gonna repeat that about 8 times. So when they come back looking at this video, they can see I kept saying my opinion, my opinion, my opinion, my opinion. You know how some of us colored folk are. We do. You know, I'm just gonna. This is a true segment. Yeah, you know, I ain't gonna sit here loud like this. But you know how some of us is. We'll sit here and we'll take the words or something that somebody have said, and we'll twist and we'll turn, and by the time it get back, you know, it's been diluted and diluted so much, you know, and then you're like, wait a minute now. Uh, uh, Jess of them went fishing yesterday because I passed the pond. Now, how it turned from they went fishing into they done sunk a whole ship. You know how people add stuff on it to make it sound worse than what it really was. So, but anyway, back to these stimulus checks. In my opinion, I believe that that's going to affect our retirement. And this is why I say this. You keep saying, okay, we're gonna give you this, we're gonna give you that. Yeah, we're gonna tide you over and all this type of stuff. But now if you just look deeper, and that's like I said, this is just my perception, this is my opinion, whatever. But if you look deeper, as I have looked deeper, I see who's really because right now, as a president, you're not supposed to give a darn about no economy, bumping economy. I'm trying to save the people. But you already know that pig in a blanket ain't trying to save nobody but his family. And what he's trying to save them, he sent his own son back to New York, allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly because I don't know that. But I believe it because he slapped his other son. Now, we seen that on YouTube where he slapped the tea out of him. Well, I don't know if that was him specifically, but I know he slapped somebody. So I'm going to add allegedly. I'm going to add allegedly. You know, you have to cover yourself before you be sitting behind 32 clanking bars eating cold grits with whatever that stuff on the shingle was, sitting behind 32 clanking bars, and you ain't done nothing but just said something about them crazy. And I want them to lock me up for saying that and just climb and come on and call people SOBs and all this type of food. I got to think about that. I'm not in government. I'm just a blue nigga on YouTube trying to get some change. I'm just joking. But back to this stimulus package. I mean, the stimulus money. I believe that's coming out of our retirement because they even made mention. Now they didn't make mention of that. Now they can go back and search. I could search the video and show them what they made mention. But they made mention that they thought they wanted to send $5,000 out of everyone's Social Security or retirement or whatever, and give them 5,000 of their own money with the option. Well, ain't no option. You got to pay it back, you know, before you retire, or you won't get a certain, or however that went. You wouldn't get a check or something until that's paid back, or however that went. Now, well, I thought that was crazy, you know, because you already don't have, you know, most people don't, especially people of color. What money we got to spend on anything? It's a bill collector called me the other day talking about Um, you know this bill is now a year old. I said, oh, it's a year old. I said, oh, okay, tell it happy birthday. I said, and when I get some more money, I said, I'll send her the calendar. And since I cook, I'll make it a damn cake. Hell, I'm out of bill. A bill. You need to pass a bill so we can get some help. I'm out of bill. A damn bill. That coffee good as I don't know. When I start to slap my damn self, that coffee there is cool. I don't know. But anyway, so and just in my opinion, I just believe that if we don't get this man out of this man is not only we already I don't want to hear anything about, oh, he said this about, we already know he's a misogynist, we already know he's a xenophobe, we already know he's a racist, we already know this. It's no sense of us keep giving him a platform saying that he's these things. We already know that he's these things. And then we shouldn't fight just to get him out of office, because we got a bigger problem than just him in office. You don't see all these racist people around here? And I ain't just talking about no white people. You got a lot of crazy black people too. Don't sit and think you ain't got some racist black people. Now, see, and I already know, it may or may not be people that now or may eventually watch this and say, what is he talking about? Black people been going through tough years. That is true. But at the same time, they have built over time, they have built this attitude. Some now, I'm just saying some. Here it is, especially if you like 78 and stuff, and you watch your granddaddy or your dad or whoever, working for these who actually had to go through half of that stuff or whatever, and you're sitting, you have this thing in your heart for them, because you're like, okay, I had to undergo this. I understand all of that. I understand even wanting to tear the place up and all of this stuff. But and I'm still on the stimulus thing, because now they're taking your attention off of what they're really trying to do. I feel like it's an agenda. I mean, I've never been in government. I'm not gonna even sit on here, like I'm so educated in government or what, because I've never been in government. The only thing I've ever done is like maybe study, different information that they give us. You notice I said that they give us. I mean, them are holding a whole lot of stuff back. Yeah, they holding a whole lot of stuff back. You can believe it. He ain't just wanting to send. He ain't just wanting to be on no wall talking about sending Mexicans. He wanting to put some of us on some boats, send us back over there to the motherland. Speaking of the motherland, and I'm gonna get back to the stimulus. And here you're gonna notice that I jump topics a lot, because I want to make certain and get everything in within an hour, because I ain't talking past an hour. My damn throat already right now. Hell, and then I'm hungry on top of that, and then my cold hurt. And then I got a cheap light that's burning me, and then I got the air on it, and it ain't hardly, well, it's doing okay, but that cheap light still burning my ass up. And I can't afford no bigger air conditioner, and I can't afford no lights and all of that type of stuff. So you guess what? You're stuck with a blue Negro and some cheap lights. And I think they come from Dollar Tree. So guess what? I'm gonna get my next set from that. But anyway, we talking about the motherland now, and I'm gonna get back to this stimulus check, because I'm gonna go a little deeper into that, because I'm just gonna give you my opinion on that. But Trump went over to the motherland, or wherever he went, and he got this big blue, black, and purple woman coming over here talking about witches getting women pregnant. Did y'all see this big? And she looked like she ate something all wrong. I don't know what this woman, you done went over there in Zimbabwe or something other way. You done found a big woman dancing over hot coals and stuff, crazy as hell, because you talking about a witch. And then we sitting here hiding from spaceship where they are there. She done sat here and she done walked on all them hot coals over there and stuff and bobbled and come. Let me show you. See, this is why I was gonna change this. I was gonna change this. Because I thought these was black people. And now I know that these might be black Chinese. This ain't the motherland, it's the Chinese land. Okay, but see, when I seen that mess today, um, with with Trump bringing that whatever that, I said I'm gonna keep this up here because she don't represent the motherland. Ain't no way in the world you sitting there with a nasty towel wrapped around your head talking about witches getting women pregnant. You ain't from no motherland. You from the land field. You crazy ass. Witches getting women pregnant. Spaceships. You from the Wizard of Oz. That's where you from. How did you even get in America? I thought he was trying to lock us lock y'all out of America. And then Trump, you go over there and get a black. I don't care nothing why she black. It's some black people I won't even let give me a bottle of water. I care because she black. You went there and put a big old. I'm gonna tell you what you did. You really made yourself look like a fool. Talking about she talking about bitches getting people pregnant. Bitches getting people pregnant. Witches getting people pregnant. I need y'all to listen, America. Witches are getting people pregnant. Over Dr. Fauci. Now, Dr. Fauci telling you that COVID is here, the COVID is there, the COVID killing people, COVID, everybody catching COVID. But Trump talking about the witches is causing the COVID. See, I'm gonna tell you what I believe happened. I believe this is what now this is in my mind. We're gonna get back to this. I might speak over I might. This game but in the I ain't but 16 minutes. You mean to tell me I can? Oh goodness, I'm gonna have to do some talking. I thought I was closer to an hour. I thought sure I've been talking a whole hour. Man, I tell you what, my jaw's already. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna make it work. But anyway, this you go over there and you grab a woman that's been sitting here kicking hot rocks all over the highway. Oh, well, it ain't even on the highway, over dirt roads and stuff. Sitting here walking barefooted. When the temperature on the streets is 130 degrees, they'll walk down a whole highway with the temperature 130 degrees. And she brought her rusted foot, no clean toenail having ass over here in America to tell us a damn bitch getting women. And this who y'all voted as president. I told you. I told you. It's a great that people in America is as hell. And back to this, what do you have to lose? Uh, what do we have to lose? That was the question that he asked during the campaign. He said, what do you Negroes have to lose? He said, I'm gonna show y'all that I love black people. I'm gonna show y'all that I love black people. I'm gonna bring somebody from the motherland, because I know y'all. I know what this is what he said. I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. I know y'all used to dance and he said, I'm gonna bring somebody over here just like that. Yeah, you would have thought you would have thought this here monkey come off the Martin show. She come over here and she got a listen, the government is not real. And if nothing does come from witches, and the same witches are getting our women pregnant. I wish I could have been behind with them. I can't say that. Okay, now I done told these here people not to hold on, because this one, hold on for 1 second. Oh, let me see. I might have. Hello? Okay, I'm on live. Well, hold on. I can't go off live because then. No, let me sit to the side for a second. I'm on live. I ask y'all, please don't call me while I'm on live. I just don't understand. I mean, what is it? I mean, is it a slow bug going around or something? No, because I asked y'all to please don't call me. I just text y'all like literally I will go and said, please do not call me while I'm on live. You know I just started this here cheap show. I ain't got but one customer, and you calling me messing up my live. Please get off my phone and go pray for me. That's all I need for you to pray for me. My line of grow. Bye. Good God Almighty. Oh, how y'all doing? I'm back. I had to pray with somebody real quick. Yeah, but anyway, so he went there and bought this here big dinosaur toting woman over here. This big, I don't know what this woman had something. I'm really curious about what did you drink? Did Trump offer you a free bottle of bleach? I need to know what he offered you because you bought your big behind over here talking about witches getting people pregnant and witches is the cause of this COVID and all this type of crazy stuff. This country has, I tell you, we got a cartoon character in the White House. A cartoon character. I said a cartoon character. Yes. Back to the $1,200. I tell you the truth. I'm not going to even say anything else about this here woman because I don't understand. I just don't get it. I can't begin I can't begin to even, I can't even begin to fathom how is it even possible. I don't know. I might need to be quiet because you know that is a mobster. I want to be around. So let me be quiet with him. But you still to be. But anyway, back to this $1,200. That'll be another topic. But anyway, I feel like this is really attacking or going to attack our retirement. I really do. And I believe that they're throwing us off, telling us this, telling us that. Oh, yeah, they're trying to throw you off with the 12. Oh, yeah, give them $1,200. You know they're stupid anyway. Give them $1,200. That's all. That's all that money, that money, that money. That's all they see is that money, money, money. And while they're over here paying attention to the money, what we're going to do is we're going to sit here and we're going to do voter suppression because see, we're going to throw all this out there in the atmosphere. We're going to give them a $1,200 check close to election because you ain't getting them taken away no time until probably sometime in August or maybe the first week of September. You ain't gonna get them taken until around then. So you can stop worrying about them $1,200. I'm worried about it. Dude, don't get me wrong. I want every damn dime of it, but ain't no sense in us keep worrying about them because they've been playing with American lives. They've been playing with the American life. They've been playing this back and forth in the community. But see, this back to what I feel that they're trying to do. And once again I'm gonna deviate a little from this $1,200 stimulus for 1 second. But back to what I believe that they're trying to do. I believe that they're throwing you off with this $1,200 because they're trying to do everything they can to get that thing elected again. They're doing everything they can. This is the part that I don't understand. We'll sit down and we'll see people doing. I might have to make some more of that coffee because that coffee got me thinking because it was real good. And when you got something that's real good, you know, you better take advantage of it while it's here. I get it. I don't play with it long, but I do need to make another cup of the coffee. It's good. It like made me walk up there on Pennsylvania and slap Trump. But anyway, now I know. Oh, goodness, let me make certain I change that now. And I ain't talking about touching that man. I'm just joking. It's jokes. He on TV all the time joking. I'm just joking. I want to know. But I'm just joking. So don't come talking about Secret Service. None of them people, if they see it, they hang out with. I ain't like a major no how. You know, I ain't like nobody gonna sit, but I want everybody to see it. But I want them to see me call you a bastard. But in my opinion, they are really trying to suppress this vote because they're doing everything they can to get him back in office, and he's doing everything he can to get himself in office. But if you notice the racial divide, not only the racial divide, but if you notice the racial tension, if you notice whenever you go in, whether it's grocery stores, the malls, or and if you notice that everybody is like off balance and unso, I'm talking about if you really just observe people, because people are like during the daytime. Like if you notice during the daytime, you get more people like in grocery stores and or wherever they need to go versus at night because people have this fear. He has literally put the fear in people's minds that if you're out at night, somebody that looks like me is going to attack you. I might do it. Yeah, I'm just joking. I ain't gonna attack nobody now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stop playing like that because I tell you the truth, I just can't do cold grits. Being cold grits and no food, and then I can't get no what I'm thinking the noodles and all that stuff, the soups, packs of soups and honey buns and Coca Colas and all that stuff, and I ain't got no money to eat none of that stuff. And then I'm out here, I can eat for free. No, I can't. I don't think I can do that. I don't want to. I just don't want that experience. That stuff on the shango, them big old plates that look like the bricks, look like they put your food on bricks and all. Nah, I don't want to eat like that. And then I can't get this real cup of coffee because that coffee in this it's like gut. But anyhow, yeah. So they're trying to suppress this vote. But this is what I don't understand. The black community has been so complacent for so long. And what do I mean by that? I mean that they feel like, what's the sense? We got this in the bag. What's the sense of me going any further? What's the sense of me doing anything more? I'm looking at the news. I see that Joe Biden is up by 13 in some polls, 15 in some polls. Matter of fact, on Fox News, which surprised me, he's up by what, 8 or 11 or something. But anyway, we're doing the exact same thing we did back when Hillary Clinton was running. We kept saying, "Oh, Hillary Clinton, who's going to vote for this clown?" You'd be surprised. Matter of fact, some of you clowns voted for the. Now you're sitting here, you ain't got no money in your pocket. Now you're talking about, "Oh, I thought you said you was going to do something for us. I thought you said." He sent you right back. Sent you right back to Africa. Will not put you on the boat. He doing you just like he did Kuda Kante. The Kuda Kante come over here. It was crazy as African I ever seen in my life. And I could be messing up history. They messing up our history already. But Kuda Kante come over here and he was on a boat. How the hell did you miss going back home to getting your foot chopped off? I Let me leave that alone. We'll have a history because I could be messing it up now, but I've been drinking coffee too, so I'm nervous as hell. But anyway, I just believe, they just been doing the black community, not just the black community, not because it's happening in the Latino community. If you look at the map, it's happening in the Latino community and it's happening in the black community. They're trying to suppress the vote. Now, how do you get 700,000 people at one polling place and have everybody in that polling place voted before the cutoff? You can't do that. They cut it. They closed. Now, if you go in these prestigious areas, these what you have to be politically correct. You have to go in there. You have to be proper. You go in these areas, they got about 1,000 polls. None of them hardly use them anyway because they have absentee ballots. They send them ballots. The president himself voted in Florida on a ballot. Oh, and let me tell you, and I'm changing subjects right quick because I'm talking about his what um his what is that crazy? However you say a crazy lady name. What a name. What is this lady name? But anyway, uh, she's oh, she's his media uh whatever, the one that stand up there, and talk about nothing. That's why I can't remember what she do because she don't do nothing. But anyway, she stands up there and she downs Obama. She downs this. How about her mama? Her mommy. And you could go look it up. Like I said, I'm just starting out, so I ain't got no big old projector behind me. I ain't got but a big old bunch of black Chinese with helmets on. They had to have helmets on so they wouldn't hurt themselves at first. Yeah. Oh my goodness. But her mama gets Obamacare. Did you know that? Oh yeah, she's enjoying Obamacare. She been getting it for years. She go in there, she get them false teeth clean. They go in there and they take them false teeth out of my biscuit. Zip, zip. There you go. They say the Obamacare has hooked you up. Even give a denture cream to take home. Next thing you know, talking about Obama. That's why I say, it's a bunch of hypocrisy inside of politics as well. Well, we already know there's a bunch of hypocrisy in there, but I still say that with everything the black community has been through, you still have a lot of the black community that I don't know. It's like whenever you're at a certain level, it's just like right now. I'm just going to use this as an example. I'm just starting, and I'm just starting out. I obviously don't care, what somebody say, but it's just like I'm just starting out now, and I'm looking for to make it to a bigger platform because um I this is what I enjoy doing. I enjoy talking. I just enjoy this. I've seen so many different YouTubers, and it's not so much to say that I'm copycatting nobody because I ain't copycatting nobody. I'm just being me. I'm just I like to talk anyway. Like the roast, I'm gonna do that sometime on the show. Trust me, I'm gonna do that sometime on this show. But anyway, you will have some that, oh, look at him, stupid joker will want to sit getting on YouTube. And now y'all on YouTube doing this, blah, 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 blah. We always downing each other. We're never supportive. Well, a lot of them, most of them, we're never supportive of each other. And we're already getting screwed over by the government. I'm talking about as a whole. I don't care what degrees you have. I don't care anything about all of that. We're still getting screwed over by the government as a whole. Now, there are so many different um, black businesses that has had to fold. And I'm talking about just this half a year. The year ain't even up. That's just half a year. There's a lot of black businesses that has had to fold because they couldn't compete with the support that was going to these um, bigger markets, these bigger companies. And the reason they couldn't compete was because they couldn't get any of some of us, to come in and shop. We complain about, at one point in life, um, the Black community was thriving. I'm talking about you had lawyers, you had investors, you had people who were running the stock market. The Black community was thriving. I'm talking about thrive. What happened was, and what still is happening, is people would they started this in the community. They started pitting us against each other because they would come out with, oh, blah, 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 said this, that, and the other, did this, that, and the other, blah, blah. I'm just using that as an example. Next thing you know, instead of us doing, some of us stay on Reddit. I'm talking about some of us stay on Reddit. Some of us, some of us just keep cables on for whatever reason. I'm talking about we just stay on Reddit for whatever reason. But we ain't ready to go to school now, but we ready to fight. I ain't ready to get smart. I'm just ready to knock somebody. I need to prove something. Prove your ass and go to jail and not vote for 7 years and eat some cold grits. But they've been pitting us against each other for years, and here it is. We're not seeing because we have so much tunnel vision going on, and here it is. We going back and forth, and we going at each other, and we going at each other. They sitting over on the sideline. Look at them dummies over there. Well, you leave them right there, because now that they're over there and they're occupied with that foolishness, what we're going to go in, we're going to go in and we're going to go in their back door, and we're going to take their land, and we're going to take their houses, we're going to take their bank accounts, we're going to take all of that because they're not paying attention anyways. Yeah, and that's what they did. They came in and took all of it, everything. Even your color. And then some of them was light skin, not as brown as me. Blue as me. Come on. You see, look at that. Let me see. Yeah, that's oil. I tell you, this thing here, it creates oil. You ain't got to use lotion when you're using this light. So anytime during the summer, not during the summer, but during the winter, when your skin is real ashy, like most of you be, buy your light from Dollar Tree. Do you better. And I'm not promoting for Dollar Tree because they ain't giving me nothing. They ain't paid me a dime. Them cheap lights that make you look blue. That's the only thing they did for me. I seriously got to get up and get me another cup of this coffee. Up with this coffee good as I don't. What I tell you the truth, I can't get up in the middle of no live. But then again, I can't get up in the middle of the live. What am I talking about? It ain't like I'm making no money off of this. But y'all can still hear me because I'm gonna talk. I'm just going to put water on. I got one of those. I got one of those kettles that they used to have back in the day. One of those old type of kettles. One of those cast iron type of I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna bring it over there. I use so much that I'm bring it to you. I'm gonna show it to you. Looks like here it is. There it is right there. I done used it so much I done knocked almost the thing here. This here button here, the steam come up out of this thing here. It done did this here number so much. The whole button here done broke off. I got to get that out. So let me turn this stove on so I can get it. I'm gonna be right back over there. Just one quick second off. I like to burn my whole face off. All right, let me sit back down. I should have bought me 2 pots. 2 pots, because I knew I was gonna want me another sip of that coffee there. Yeah, I knew I was gonna need me another sip of that coffee, but I definitely have to boil that. Yeah, although these are new pipes and all that stuff there, I don't know what these people sending through those silver pipe. But anyway, back to so they've been pitting us against each other, and for so long we we see somebody that's trying to get out of, crawl out of poverty, crawl into success, just try to get up the ladder. It's not so much you feel like you're better than people. You're just sick and tired of being in the same position. You're sick and tired of going through the same stuff. You're sick and tired of not having enough to cover the bills. You're sick and tired of 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 not being able to go out and enjoy your life like you once did because of COVID. You're just sick and tired, and when people are sick and tired, they become real frustrated. And I see, and since I've been on the internet, I see that people have been real frustrated because I ain't never seen so much drama in my life. I'm like, oh my goodness, what I've been missing, which I, um, but when you know better, you do better. And I'm never gonna sit here and tell nobody that I'm perfect by a long shot because I have done. Oh, I'm telling you, I should be under the federal prison. I'm talking about below it, on the lowest deck. They should have an elevator and let me down under the federal prison for some of the stuff I done. I'm just saying, and it's old. It's old, so you can't go back. I'm just locking up because it's done. I ain't gonna even talk about it. That's been sealed. What the hell are you talking about? I done been pardoned. Didn't they pardon Roger Stone? Did you see that? And I know I'm sort of jumping around. I'm gonna get back to the 1200, back to that. But did you see they pardoned Roger Stone after he got on stand and said he done that? That's why I said that, man. This country here, this country here is doing a it's doing a dip. They done made every law up there in the world. Hold on, let me move my finger because I just put my hand up there and my shadow. Oh, I'm that dark on this thing. Let me see. Good goodness alive. I ain't really worried about no light. I just started off. You knew I was blue when you saw me the first time. Yeah, you knew I was blue when you knew I was blue when you seen me the first time. Hold on for 1 second because I'm getting ready to make a phone call because I forgot about some onions that I'm gonna need because we're creating got to do a meal for some catering tomorrow. People, I hope I ain't missed that order. I know they don't close until 4 o'clock. Oh no, let me see, because if they don't close, I'll be done missed out on my orders. Oh Lord, Jesus. Let me see. I'm supposed to get back to y'all. I got a difficulty going on, and it's called they won't answer. I'm phone. That's the difficult. Hold on, man. Hello. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I was no, actually I called you 3 or 4 times. I thought y'all was closed because I know you don't supposed to close until 4 o'clock. Yeah. But anyway, I need uh I just send me 3 bags of your 10 pound um onions. Three, just I don't need but three. And um no, I don't need any more tomatoes. I got a whole box of those still left. And I need let's see. I do need a box of zucchini and I need a box of squash. I need, hold on for a minute. Oh, basil. Yeah. All right. Okay then. Oh, no problem. That's good. All right. All right. Appreciate it. Thank you. God forgive me. I was putting my orders in because we got to cook all this stuff up. I tell you the truth, I don't feel like doing nothing but drinking some more coffee. But anyway, back to this. So we have we have been really at war with each other for so many years due to what has happened, what has transpired prior to us now. And that stuff has been trickling down through the years, trickling down through the years. But this is the sad part. You know, we still allow this to be a and I'm talking about me too. You know, I ain't leaving me out. But we will. Hold on, I'm beginning to hear that whistle. Hold on, coffee. Let me stop. Hold on for a second. And here's got some difficulties going on. It's called we going out to find one all out. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm coming. I'm just making this nice small cover. I'll be right back. That's what I hope this. All right, I'm coming right here. I have to have me I'm sorry, I have to have me a cup of coffee because well, actually I don't know why I have to have me a cup of coffee. I just know I have to have me a cup of coffee. If somebody come and ask me, why do you drink coffee? Well, I want to drink coffee. Why you looking at me? Why your mouth smell the way it why your mouth smell the way it smells? Hell, you ask me why I drink coffee. Why are you alive? That's a stupid question. But anyway, oh yeah, that coffee that might be better than the last one. I might need to slap my own damn. But anyway, yeah. So we've been doing this forever. We've been battling it. We've been going back and forth with each other forever. You know, and it's over the stupidest stuff. You know, here it is. You got a lot of people will sit there and work their fingers down to the bone. I'm talking about where you get thick fingernails like this right here, trying to keep up with the Joneses. Here it is. You got one, and we still talking. I'm getting back to the stimulus thing, but I'm still in the same arena because you focus on trying to be seen instead of trying to save for when a scene comes, you'll be ready for it. And not only that, but you waste your time and energy worrying about what the next man is doing, not taking care of your own business, falling behind on stuff that could have been kept up with had you been following it. But you decided to follow somebody else's business that had nothing whatsoever to do with you. And now you are in the same position that you've been talking about everybody else. So what's different about now with you than it was with the other individual. So we some funny people. We want to do. It's just like right now. I didn't talk about nobody that was on YouTube. I said, you know what? I like that. I'm not saying I enjoy talking. I enjoy, talking over different subjects. Sometimes, I'm gonna jump subjects because that's I just just love talking. But I didn't hate on nobody. I said I'll just try it. I don't care if I make if they don't pay me something, I'm gonna raise the hell. I'm gonna say something. No, I'm just joking. But I didn't say anything, about anybody on YouTube as far as me coming on. I said, if it grow, it grow. If it don't, it don't. But I'm not gonna be upset. I'm not gonna be mad. I tell you the truth. And then I'm not gonna hate on nobody. I don't care, whatever rocks your boat, let it float. Whatever's going on, I'm not gonna hate on anybody. But one thing I do know that the Black community needs to do, we need to come together as a whole because we're falling behind. We falling behind. Here it is. They getting some of us so excited about $1,200, and the picture's way bigger than something. You think them people care about some 1,200? They fighting over $600 a week for unemployment. They don't even want to give you $600 a week. But see, the last bill was right at 2.5 trillion. The money that they sent to all of us was the peanuts. They sent us 250 billion. What happened to the other two trillion something? You know what happened to it? It went to the 1%. It went up. It went to these big corporations. What the hell do we need to bail out airline company for? And that's $1 billion industry. What the hell does Ruth Chris need some money for? And that's a darn near $1 billion in her company. What does Walmart need money for? You know what I mean? How about Ruth's Chicken Shack? Ruth's Chicken Shack, none. Why didn't you give Ruth's Chicken Shack something? Well, you probably didn't give that chicken shack. I don't know no Ruth Chicken Shack now. I was just making up a name. So if it's a Ruth Chicken Shack out there, I don't know nothing about you. You country anyway. Who named they play Ruth Chicken Shack? But I don't know who he is, but I don't know who he is, but I'm just using it. I'm just using that as an example. You got all these smaller businesses that's falling under that. And if you notice, most of these smaller businesses is I'm just gonna put you should see me anyway. I'm listening. All I am is Brian. Ain't no sense of me rubbing my arm. I should rub my whole body because my whole body is blue. You see, I'm black as hell. Hot as hell. This coffee burning me up in my mouth. I never understood that. We can be out, and I don't care if the temperature is 190 degrees outside. We're gonna drink a cup of coffee. And then sweat literally dripping off our face. We talking about, ooh, it's so hot out here, I tell you the truth, it feels like hell. All you the fools is out there in that heat drinking some coffee. Cause I've done that. Matter of fact, one time I say, man, I don't care how hard it is, I'm just to drink me some coffee. I just have this coffee. I'm a drinker. I don't care nothing about how hard it is. Fell out, fell out, and I crawled to the shade. You didn't even have to help me. I crawled to the shade. I was like, I got to get to this shade. I'm a stupid nigga. I have to get to this. Let me make it to the shade. It's hard as hell. I said I done drunk that coffee, and I said just like I just drunk some bleach. Trump must have been in office way back then because I'm hot as hell. Yeah, nobody didn't even have to pick me up. I crawled under the tree shade. My grandfather told me, he said, that's exactly what you get. He said, being out there not drinking water and stuff. But anyway, back to us and our unity. You know, it, I really do salute all of not just the communities, not just the. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right quick. And I know this may be controversial, but I'm gonna still say it. even looking at these gang members and different gangs or whatever. And I'm not gonna call any because I don't operate in a gang, and I don't need my. I love my eyes. I love my arms. I love me. I don't need to come with nothing or not. But anyway, even with these, I'm just gonna say these different groups. I'm not going to say, but even with these different groups, even most of them stick together. I don't know what's so hard about the black community sticking together with each other. It's like if, like for instance, this one lady that I know that lives here, and I'm not gonna call her name, but she when she was going through, she lost her husband to death. Okay, they were already, in a financial bind or whatever, but she lost her husband to death, and she had so much, bills and stuff. She was just drowning. She was working, but then she was, trying to get assistance so she can keep her stuff, at least keep it up. People were talking about, oh yeah, when her husband was living. Oh, you should have seen her. She thought she was something. Now look at her. You know how we do. And it's almost as if, and I don't need to waste none of that coffee there. Get all of that. It's tried to leak out. I want it all. It's good. Every swallow. I want every drip of it. All that. That's a good old cup there. I might put that on mine. That's a good. Well, but anyway, what was I even trying to forget? Now this coffee done messed me up just that bad. Oh yeah, back to this lady. That people would say, "Oh yeah, she thinks she's sick," but what they didn't know is that she was struggling. Like I'm talking about, she was really struggling to pay. And then when she finally got the insurance, and she was able to pay, everything off, and then she was able to, save a little bit. She has never been a flashy type of, or none of that stuff. But people will see you get blessed, you had to go through in order to receive that blessing. It's just like it's just like right now, you'd see you'll have people that see you in a certain position for a while. The first thing they'll say is, "Oh yeah, that's just old such and such. That joke ain't gonna be nothing. Ain't gonna never be nothing. Ain't gonna amount to nothing. Ain't just to go nowhere. And not gonna sit down all blah, blah, blah." You know how we do. We'll talk somebody down, 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 down. I'd like to see somebody build, 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 instead of seeing a guy that's sitting over there on the couch. Well, I'm gonna say you need about that guy anyway. But instead of seeing a guy over there sitting around on the couch, whatever, what can just talking about what somebody's doing. Me and my cousin was just talking about solutions. We know all of the problems. We say what the problem is. We can look at the one and see you got crazy kids over here. The solution. See, we got so many different. We got so many different psychologists out here. Hell, we can all the psychologists when it comes to the. But what about the solution? So once again, my opinion, I believe that the black community, first of all seek an education. That is the number one to me now, and that's my opinion. That is the number one issue in the black community, because without an education, you don't have any type of college education. You don't have any type of education. Tell them become a general manager or something, a McDonald's, a Burger King, or whatever. That's your choice. That's your career choice. But my thing is this: don't ever just settle for less. You know how much I done been through, and I'm not supposed to be able to work nowhere. I'm not supposed to be able to do nothing. But my perseverance perseverance was, I'm not going to sit around and dictate how I eat. You're not gonna be the reason I starve. If I starve, it'll be because I sat on my ass, not because you talked about me and I stopped. Because you can talk about me all you want. I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep on moving. I'm not gonna give up just because I'm not gonna give up just because you have this to say or that to say. I'm gonna keep going. So um I'm gonna end this with this on this 1,200, back to the $1,200 stimulus. I I believe that we need to get together and create wealth amongst ourselves. And the reason I'm saying that is because it seems like those times are coming. Those times are coming where the finances are going to be less and less and less and less and less. Um, there's a hidden agenda, I believe, that's going on. Please wake up, Black people. Please wake up. I mean, we've already been through enough in prior years, and and things are not going to change overnight. And then again, it's possible. Anything is possible, but we've got to at least try. We've got to at least try. And I don't come on here like I'm so perfect and all that stuff because I'm not perfect by a long shot. But we've got to try. We have got to try to do better by ourselves and then with each other, because there's nowhere in the world that I can come out and tell you that you should be doing this, and I'm sitting here doing the same. I can tell a lazy couch potato to get off the couch, and I want to lay down. Not over so I can get my $1,200. You ain't the only one want to eat. And as you can see, I ain't gonna never stop. I'm just, but I'm gonna end this live, and because I didn't talk for a whole hour and 2 minutes, and then 2 minutes was too long. I normally say I'm just gonna plow in. I am gonna come back with some different material. And like I said, these are just pretty much practice videos, just getting more comfortable, which I'm already comfortable talking to people, obviously. But these are pretty much sample videos that I'm just sampling, just to pretty much just get a feel. Because I'm new to this, obviously. Like I said, I'm not gonna go spend a whole bunch of money on those lights and all of that stuff there. Yeah, what you see is what you get. Shiny. You know what? You can tell people, you go and you say, well, guess what? I watched a shiny blue Negro today. That's how the light happening. If you see me in person, I'm a little lighter than this. Just a little. Just a little. But don't catch me at night, because the only thing you're gonna see is teeth. If I close my mouth, I can scare the hell out you. Yeah. But anyway, I thank you all for listening. And if you're interested, that's only if you're interested. Like I said, I'm trying to build, but like I said, it is what it is. I enjoy talking anyway, so I'm gonna still come on and talk. If you would like and subscribe and just ring the bell for more content. I'm going to come out with more I'm going to even be inviting people, and sometimes I want to get into like a forum or something and just have discussion. Sometimes I'm going to be clowning. Sometimes I'm going to be roasting it. It just depends. I'm definitely going to get some roasting in. That might be next. I'm going to get me a roast in. I got one I need to chop up anyway. Yeah. Let me stop. I ain't gonna go off on about it. I won't tell him now. I certainly am. I'm eat him like the lion did in the Bible. I certainly am. That coffee, I tell you the truth. That coffee there make you sing. Here and now, I promise to drink you always. See, y'all gonna have to pay for that. Now, hold on. Let me get me a darn contract. I need to get me a contract. Y'all need to pay for my singing. Y'all don't know how to talk Luther. Every damn thing you know. Except I ain't taught him that. Lord forgive me. All right, I'm fixing to get ready to get off of this here live. I really have enjoyed running my mouth. I spoke a lot of truth. I really did. And I stand behind what I say. The Black community need to get up and we need to start supporting each other. And we need to start tearing each other down. We need to stop talking about each other and we need to start helping each other. And you don't always need money to help each other. A lot of times just your support, just your conversation, or just your silent prayer, because you just never know what an individual is going through. It's easy for us to discourage people by frivolous conversation, but it's more better for us to have good conversation about people that we don't even know. Now I don't want to say the wrong thing because I'm on live. All right, it just told me, well, is the thing on end or what? No, I need you to end. Lord, they done lock. Did they lock